10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to live high school basketball this afternoon from Riverside as we give you Hanover Area and Riverside. So the Hanover Area Lady Hawkeyes introduced here this afternoon, all 9th and 10th graders, so very, very young basketball squad. And now the Lady Vikes of Riverside. So Katie Sloboda will get the start. Getting a little bit older. Kylie Lavelle headed down to Philadelphia to play some basketball down there for college. And again, she's a junior. Morgan Antonacci in that starting lineup. Emily Taylor, number 33. Hard to believe how these young ladies have grown. Seniors. And Kayla Rose as well, a senior. We'll get ready for our national anthem here. Take an audio timeout here, and we'll be back for the kickoff and the tip-off, so to speak, of our game. So we're ready to go here this afternoon between the Lady Vikes and, of course, Riverside. Riverside Vikings and Lady Vikes basketball teams proudly sponsored by Gahan Auto Store. Gahan Auto Store, now located at 315 Kaiser Avenue in Taylor. 30 years of experience selling cars to the community. Third year at Gahan Auto, supporting the Vikings and Lady Vikes as a platinum sponsorship level. Basketball teams also sponsored by J.D. Joe's Ice Cream and SNF Polychemy. The players, coaches, and Booster Club like to thank these sponsors for their continued support. So we're all wearing masks here this afternoon. Maximum capacity, 92 people in this gymnasium. So the players are wearing masks, the officials are wearing masks, every fan that's here is wearing a mask. Myself and the crew here wearing a mask this afternoon as we get ready to tip off. Not a 1 o'clock start, we're at 1:03 and change, and an early tip over to Riverside and a quick bucket by Morgan Antonacci. So Antonacci scores. 2-0 here in the John Mendola Show. We are live on Roku, on the Boxcast app, on YouTube, on Periscope, and hopefully on Facebook. Steal early, and we're going to jump ball, and it'll remain Hanover Area basketball. Hanover Area with their head coach, Jim McGavin, first-year head coach, and a young squad. Not one player back from last year's squad. All 9th and 10th graders. They got a big challenge today here coming into a savvy veteran Riverside team. And you're expecting this game to be one-sided today, but excited to see the youth and the grit of what Hanover brings to the gym today. Again, they don't know any better. They're first-year varsity basketball players. So Jim McGavin's just, hey, let's see what we can fire it up and do what we can do. Watching them in warm-ups today, impressed. They made like 7 shots in a row from the elbow. I'm like, hey, this team's hungry. They're working hard, and that's something that Jim McGavin said, listen, we're going to try to work hard. We're going to try to do a lot of the little things. So they may not know any better today as to what they're up against with a squad like Riverside. So here will be an inbound from Hanover, knocked away there by Antonacci. So we're going to have to look up a couple of numbers. These are not all the numbers that we got from Coach. So I'm thinking that Maggie Murphy might be wearing 30 today. Let's just double check some of these numbers. So Abaya Schutz will wear 54. Number 20 is Brenna Slusser. Number 5 over there, Kayla Giss. 13, Hannah Sawaski. And they got 2 young players over on the bench today as well. So they go down low, they go backdoor, and Rose will score. So Kayla Rose on the board. It is now 4-0. So it'll be Hanover area bringing the ball up here early in the contest. We're about a minute in here today for Lady Vikes basketball here on the John Mendola Show. I want to thank Paul Brennan, the superintendent, and, of course, the Riverside community for welcoming us in to their gymnasium to give you live high school basketball this year. Our plans are to give you the girls and the boys. And, of course, here on the John Mendola Show, we're planning on giving you some games from the Wyoming Valley Conference this year as well. So it'll be an inbound here for Riverside. They'll get their offense going. Number 22, Kylie Lavelle. Over to Rose. Back over to Taylor as they try to work the ball inside, outside. They back in. It is a tough shot there off the mark. Rose comes up with a rebound. Lots of bodies in there, and she will get fouled. You got to like the tenacity down low there of Hanover, just fighting the good fight. And they will call that on Amaya Schutz. So Rose hits one. And that one goes in and out, battle down low, kept alive. And now we got another foul. They're going to call it on Riverside. So they will bring it up court here, the Hanover area Lady Hawkeyes. 5-0 is the score. The Lady Vikes in front. Looking outside. That looks like it comes back in. Lavelle looks up court. She'll get Rose, and Rose in for the easy layup. She will score it. 7-0. And we got a timeout coming here from Coach McGavin. We'll take a quick audio timeout. We are back here at Riverside, so we always take audio breaks during timeouts. Again, music being played, YouTube. There's a lot of rules in place, and you got to follow them, and that's what we're doing. So just so you're aware, if you're on the Boxcast app, you're watching us on Roku, on Apple TV, and, of course, on Periscope. And this will go off of Hanover Area, and it will be Riverside basketball. So it will be an inbound here. Coming up. We'll see Elise Karpinski soon. They're looking outside, inside here. They'll try to work it, try to see if they can find Katie Sloboda down low. Latali inside. And now they'll throw it back out, and we'll go over to the other side. So there's just one foul apiece for each team. 5 minutes and 27 seconds here in the first quarter as we thank our friends at Gahan Auto Store, now located at 315 Kaiser Avenue in Taylor, for sponsoring this afternoon's game. And, of course, the big sponsor of Lady Vikes basketball. Kayla Rose goes in to finish that. Well, Kayla Rose, a senior, has played since her freshman year, been a big contributor here with the Riverside Lady Vikes basketball program, hoping to make some big noise this season. Hanover area, again, 9th and 10th graders, very young. They'll see if they could get themselves working for some offense. Big trap over there defensively and trying to make something out of it. Not easy to do there was Kayla Gist. So the Lady Vikes spread out over there on the bench. So Murphy will wear number 50 today. And here comes Lavelle with an easy layup, takes it up and in. So now it's 11-0 with 4:42 here in the first stanza between Riverside and Hanover area. Fans here all wearing masks. Players, officials, every single person put the mask on here today. Almost a steal. It will be a steal. It'll be Rose again, trying to add to her points, and she gets another easy, simple lefty layup. Lucky number 13-0 right now for the Lady Vikes of Riverside. Basketball teams want to thank their friends at J.D. Joe's Ice Cream, SNF Polychemy as well. Players, coaches, Booster Club want to thank these sponsors for their continued support. So we'll get wholesale subs here, 3 of them. Bella McKeefrey, Elise Karpinski, Paige Alanovich. Deep team. They could start on most teams, and they just come right off the bench. It'll be very active. Karpinski, very physical. Good block there by Rose. It'll be Lavelle. She'll look up court. She's got 2, and McKeefrey, hey, ma, lefty, in for the layup. She's headed to Wilkes University next year. She'll play some basketball for Coach Machaco. Very, very good student as well. And it's amazing how these young ladies grow up so quickly. Just watching her as a freshman and a sophomore, she is already a senior. 15-0. Elise Karpinski coming down looking, and she'll get a lefty layup. 17-0 here with 3:26 on the clock here in the first quarter. It'll be a tough afternoon for Coach Jim McGavin. But again, 9th and 10th graders, it's what you expect. All you can expect out of your team today for Hanover area is to try and compete. But you're going to get big defense, and you're going to get a whole lot of offense. Alanovich now with the layup misses, and up and one. So Kylie Lavelle on the rebound and 1. She'll finish that with 3:05 on the clock here in quarter number 1. And that free throw falls through. So Maggie Murphy wearing number 50 today. Madison Elick, we believe, bringing up the ball. Originally supposed to be number 2, and I think she's wearing number 30 today. So that ball thrown out of bounds, and we'll get a substitution over there. So Rose will take a break. And Allie Nettish, a captain, gets into the ball game here for Riverside with 2:51 to go here in the first quarter. McKeefrey looking around, got a good handle on the ball. Patient player, looking for the cutter, looks for Karpinski, throws it back out to Alanovich. Quick passing around. You don't hear much out of Mikhailo, though. Great pass and a finish there by Nettish. So great penetration out of Kylie Lavelle. Unselfish play, and Nettish finishes, and we've got 22-0 here with 2:22 to go here this afternoon. Hanover area. Again, just trying to spread out a little bit, see if they can get some kind of offensive play here to get a shot off, and that pass goes off the hands of one of the players. It'll go out of bounds, and we'll get a side entry here from Riverside. Coach Mikhailo saying, just run it, and that's what they'll do. Max capacity, yes, we're pretty much there. We got Hanover area parents, got some tickets today, and some Riverside players get 2 tickets, and somewhere just under 100 people in this gymnasium to be all legal and well. Again, it's like 10% of capacity. So nice pass. It's Karpinski up and in. Quick hand-eye coordination by Elise Karpinski there. She kind of had to find the ball as she was going up and was able to manage it to get it to 24-0 here this afternoon. The John Mendola Show, driven by McCarthy Tire Service all season long. Shot there by Hanover, just short. Nettish comes up with a rebound. We got plenty of high school basketball coming your way this season here on the Boxcast app, on YouTube, on Roku, on Apple TV, and, of course, Periscope and Facebook. Nettish inside. Unable, shoots, does a good job. Down low, Amaya shoots a 10th grader. Again, all 9th and 10th graders on this roster here for Hanover area youth movement. Shoots, trying to get something to go, and she traveled. Almost got the foul called there. It'll be a travel. We'll get a substitution here. It'll be Brielle Reed coming in. She's a sophomore here for the Lady Vikes. So they get some substitutions going here for Coach Mikhailo with 54 seconds on the clock here in quarter number 1. Reminder, we'll take an audio timeout in between quarters. Halftime, audio timeout. So we'll get that graphic up as the year goes on, but just want to let you know there's nothing to adjust. Just take those audio timeouts again because of the music and some of the rights with YouTube. So we got a whistle there, and it will remain Riverside basketball here with 32.5 seconds to go. John Mendola with you this afternoon here on the Riverside basketball. Live high school basketball on the John Mendola Show Network. Karpinski, footsie on the line, it's a 2. And we're talking about a half an inch, but a nice stroke there by Bella McKeefery, that is. And McKeefery strokes that 3, or 2 technically, because of the 1 inch over the line. So nice job by Bella McKeefery with 6.7 seconds to go. We get a whistle. McKeefery continuing to showing. She's got inside-outside ball game, some quickness. And now we'll get the inbound here from Hanover area, trailing by 26. Brielle Reed. And McKeefery finishes 28-0 is the score after 1. We'll take a timeout. On the audio side, we'll be right back here. So we're back here at Riverside with our audio here this afternoon. 28-0 after 1 quarter. Hanover area just looking to get some looks here at the bucket with this young squad of 9th and 10th graders. And now we get a steal. So that ball taken away there by Morgan Antonacci. Down low, Rose not able to get the roll. Good rip and rebound there by Izzy Curcio. Brother's a football player. She's an athlete. And quick look they had there. Coach McGavin saying, let's get a quick look here. And it'll be a tough season and a challenging one. And Coach McGavin has said, hey, we're in a tough spot. We got a lot of young players. We're going to do our best. Rose is in the paint. She's got to take the shot. She does. And able to get that to fall. So Kayla Rose is leading the offensive attack this afternoon here for the Lady Vikes as we are just about a full minute into quarter number 2 as we thank our friends at Gahan Auto Store, now located at 315 Kaiser Ave in Taylor. 30 years experience, a platinum sponsor here in the gymnasium, always giving to their community, and we appreciate them helping us out and helping the Basketball Booster Club for years now. There's a turnover here from Hanover Area. And it'll go Riverside's way. It's a tough first game for any young squad. I mean, you couldn't have picked too many other squads to go against. You're going to learn, though, this year, if you're a Hanover area, and how it goes. Rose down low again. So it's just ball has fallen Kayla Rose's way. And we got a timeout here. We'll take a quick audio timeout and be right back here on the John Mandola Show Network. All right, we're back here at Riverside. Everybody wearing a face mask this afternoon. We're in 2021, January 9th. Karpinski guarding over there. Almost stolen by Antonacci. Now back over, they will try the offense. It's Slusser. Slusser looks, but Kylie Lavelle comes up with it. 32-0 is the score. Again, Hanover area is just going to struggle today, and again, nothing negative. It's just a lot of young players, no varsity basketball experience. Nice outside shot there, and getting her points there is Emily Taylor with the bucket. We got 5:40 on the clock here. We appreciate you joining us on the Boxcast app. Joining us on YouTube, on Facebook, on Periscope, of course on Roku and Apple TV. You have the pleasure of watching this at home on Boxcast for the next year. That's how long these things are archived. Of course, on YouTube, it should be for as long as YouTube's in business, I guess. So they go outside to shoots. Again, looking for just a decent look. Riverside just really tenacious defensively. It's tough for Hanover area right now with these 9th and 10th graders to get that right look at the basket. So now they will inbound. They get it over to Schutz. Schutz will try to get something going and unable to. And Taylor takes over and then gets it over to Lavelle. Lavelle will be guarded. Dishes it over to Karpinski. Back to Lavelle. Driving up and in. And Kylie Lavelle takes it in with ease. Just growing and growing, not only physically, mentally. Just you love the way she approaches the game and just takes on the competition. Knows when to turn it on, when to slow it down a little bit. And outside shot there by Hanover area is off. So a good attempt there by Brenna Slusser. And she will be substituted there by Maggie Murphy.
Number 50, Murphy checks in the game for leading Hawkeyes. Number 50.
36-0 is the score with 4:36 here on the clock in the first half. Live high school basketball here, Lady Vikes on the John Mandola Show Network. I want to thank the Booster Club and Superintendent Paul Brennan for making this happen. each booster clubs, the boys and girls here at Riverside. So we go down low, and it will be a Riverside in. A nice unselfish play there as Sloboda gets it over to Rose. Rose with double digits here this afternoon. 38-0 is the score. 4 minutes and 10 seconds on the clock. Tough defense over there, and they'll try to move it around. Shoots, loses that one. And again, Coach McGavin, go through. It's a tough day. Tough day when you're on the other end of the scoreboard of one of these days. But there will be better days. They just got to try to find a way to tough through it and practice as hard as they could, and then just get some experience. Inside, Lavelle shoots, played some tough defense there, made it difficult for a Division I young lady to get that shot off. And we'll get a travel here from Hanover area, and then we'll get a substitution.
Number 13, Bill McKeefery checks in for the Lady Vikes.
So McKeefery will come in. Madison Elick will come in here for Hanover area. There's 3:30 on the clock. We're in quarter number 2. It's 38-0. The score here today. McKeefery now with the basketball. Looking around. Give and go. Backdoor. Gorgeous play. So Kylie Lavelle on the receiving end there and able to finish that one. Here comes Hanover area now on the other end. Again, just trying to get that open look. There's a shot, goes long. Rose comes up with it. And now it'll be McKeefery now coming down this way here for the Lady Vikes. Sloboda, that's off the board hard. Rose battles down there. Still a battle down low. We'll get some bodies working it as Schutz gets down to grind a little bit with number 33, Emily Taylor. It'll be Hanover area basketball. So Nenish is in, Alanovich is in. So it'll be Paige Olanovich into the ballgame. Hanover area again, McKeefery defending. They finally get it outside. Back over, trapping here, Riverside. Again, they're just playing some tough defense, and we'll get a foul on McKeefery. And that will end up being the fourth foul now here for Riverside on the afternoon in the first half with 2 minutes and 17 seconds to go. And they'll throw a far inbound, and then McKeefery will get her hands into it, and then Alanovich will steal this, and they slow it down. Nice play by Lavelle. She's got Sloboda down there, had her earlier, and then Sloboda was watching her footsie, and it goes off her hands. Schlusser's in. And now we'll get a substitution here for Riverside as well. So it'll be Lexi Kotsko. She's a sophomore. She's into the ballgame for the Lady Vikes of Riverside as we thank our friends at Gahan Auto Store located at 315 Kaiser Avenue in Taylor. Outside shot goes off the mark, and McKeefery now comes up with the rebound. So Coach Skrepnak, Coach McGavin trying to be as positive as they could over there for Hanover area to try to keep their young minds positive. They're 9th and 10th graders. They're on the other end of a tough game today. And there's a steal and a positive play here for Hanover area, just trying to compete. Some of the fans encouraging those young ladies on, but McKeefery comes up with a steal over on the other end. 40-0 is the score here. Almost the travel, but no call. Sloboda gets it back from Nenish. Now they'll come in. McKeefery, stop, pop, comes off. Nenish rebound. Goes off for fingertips in Hanover area. Nice job over there, and that'll be Kayla Gist who did the job. So Elick back over to the corner. Sloboda trying to guard Gist. Then back inside. Ball's low. It'll be Schutz. And it'll go off of one of the Riverside players. We'll get two more younger players in for Riverside. Number 34, Lacey Danilowitz. Pretty good at running. And also Brielle Reed. So we're under a minute to play here to wrap up the first half. Ball goes inside, outside. Finally goes out of bounds. 21.8 seconds to go in the Hanover area. Will inbound. So Coach McGavin trying to encourage his young ladies. Olanovich now back over to Reed. There's 10 seconds on the clock. Olanovich from the corner. Back over to the other side. Netish for three. Short. 40-0 at the half. Lady Vikes a Riverside lead. We'll be back with audio here for quarter number 3. quarter number 3. Now off McKeefrey's toe, they'll call it a kick, and they will give it to Hanover Area here over on the side. We'll get a couple of substitutions in. Everybody wearing a mask here this afternoon. I want to thank Gahan Auto Store, 315 Kaiser Avenue in Taylor. 30 years experience selling cars in the community. Third year, Gahan Auto supporting the Vikes and Lady Vikes basketball programs. Platinum sponsor. Also want to thank our friends at Ginny Joe's Ice Cream and SNF Polychemy. Less than 1 minute to go here in the third quarter. Riverside moving the ball around. Nenish back outside, and outside shot just off the mark there by Reed. Then they get it back outside. Reed might get another opportunity. Olanovich, and that comes up off the rim, and a rebound there by Gist. And now Hanover Area will push it up. Trailing 53-2 here this afternoon. Tie up by Reed as Reed and Sawaski. And it'll be a jump ball, and we'll go the other way. Brenna Slusser does check in here. So the third quarter flying by here with the one side of the fair here, and again in the 9th and 10th graders here on the Hanover Area squad. It's a tough afternoon for them. 7 seconds, that shot is blocked over there, so defense by Sawaski with just a couple of seconds to go, and the quick inbound, and the clock will run out. So we'll get some more substitutions in here. Quarter number 4 coming your way here in the Lady Vikes basketball. So here we go, quarter number 4 coming your way, 53-2. Thank our friends at Gahan Auto Store at 315 Kaiser Avenue. Outside shot there by Hanover Area. That's off the mark, Sawaski. And it'll be the Lady Vikes of Riverside coming down with a lot of substitutions. Moving around, everybody has a mask on. Good to give you a live high school basketball. Reed tries to drive, but she's going to be fouled there by Gist. So number 44. Alaya Kente is now in for the Lady Vikes. That free throw, it goes there from Brielle Reed. 54-2. 7:33 on the clock, and that free throw off the mark. And a rip and a rebound there by number 13, Hannah Sawaski. She'll bring it up, tries to get it over, but it'll be a steal by Reed. Reed is a sophomore for Riverside. We appreciate you joining us here on the Boxcast app, on YouTube, on Roku, on Apple TV. Inside ball game, up off the mark, battle down low, and a nice play there by Lacey Danilovitz. Apologize for our third quarter. Had a little power surge, got knocked off there, and we're back up and running and good to go here at Riverside this afternoon. 56-2 is the score. Youthful Hanover area team not quitting, trying their best, trying to keep their heads up, and Coach McGavin just trying to hang in there today with Coach Skrepnak over there for the Hanover area Lady Hawkeyes. Moving it around, Reed, and goes off her finger. Well, Hanover area will get the inbound now. They'll bring in some substitutes here for Riverside. So we'll get 3 more players in. Alexa Williams is in. So inside, outside. Outside shot here for Hanover Area is going to go off the mark. Tip over, and now Riverside will get the basketball. So it'll bring it up. Inside ball game, and that knocked away, and then it will go out of bounds with 5:35 to go. So Elick is now into the ball game here. Here comes Hanover Area trying to get a good look at the bucket. So we thank our friends at Gahan Auto Store at 315 Kaiser Avenue in Taylor. 30 years of experience selling cars in the community. Third year, Gahan Auto Store supporting the Vikes and Lady Vikes as a platinum sponsorship level. I want to thank Ginny Joe's Ice Cream and SNF Polychemy, the Players Coaches Booster Club. I'd like to thank these sponsors for their continued support. Free throw line, Gist, and that's off the mark. So Kayla Gist will try to see if she could get a bucket up here. And off the mark, battle underneath. That's off the mark. Foul there, number 5. Kayla still battling. (56-2) is the score here this afternoon, as the Lady Vikes of Riverside are in command for Coach Jack Mikhailo. Riverside will move the ball along, trying to get a shot off, and that's off the mark was Alexa Williams. Well, Hanover Area down, coming the other way, trying to work on some basics here for Coach Jim McGavin in his first year. Long Ranger off the mark, battle underneath, and that is a rebound. So getting her hand in there is Aaliyah Cantave. Lissy Rios now with the basketball. Rios over to Williams, and then it goes out of bounds. About 4 minutes left here in this contest. .345 on the clock. Hanover Area trailing today here in an afternoon ball game. Nice hustle there. You take the positives that you could here for Hanover Area. And that outside shot, no go. Maggie Murphy had that shot trying to get it to go. Was unable to. 3:23 on the clock. As we thank Gahan Auto Store, Ginny Joe's Ice Cream, and SNF Polychemy. Outside, Lady Vikes. Moving it around, trying to get their younger players. Offense comes right inside and taking it to the rack. I guess Lily Pond maybe wearing 24 today, not 20. She is a freshman. Shoots, driving to the basket, and she got fouled. And she will head over. So the officials, again, they're not using whistles in their mouth. They're using the hand whistle. Makes a electronic sound that sounds like a whistle. And that free throw is off the mark. So we'll get 2 substitutions in. Hannah Solwaski, Izzy Curcio now in for the Lady Hawkeyes. Trailing 58-2. I want to appreciate all of our Riverside fans and Hanover fans joining us on Boxcast today on YouTube, on Roku, on Apple TV. Lots of stuff going on this weekend. But we appreciate you joining us. And the Vikings will be playing tonight at Tunkhannock. So we wish the Vikings the best. That should be a pretty good contest. Tunkhannock coming off a big win last night by just a couple over Northwest area. And, of course, Josh and Niska's group, we'll get to see them live here in the John Mandola Show this year. And they should be pretty good this year. Outside shot goes in. So Alyssa Fox is wearing 32 today. Had her originally scheduled to wear 25. Nice job by Fox. Outside shot, and we're going to get a foul. No, they'll shoot two. So coming over to the free throw line will be Brenna Slusser. 60-2 is the score here this afternoon. A bit different for student athletes, virtual learning for most of them, and it's been tough to get some workouts in. Coach McGavin saying, hey, take your time. Let's do your best here. And that free throw goes in and out. Nice rip and rebound over there for Riverside. Oh, inside, outside. 1:36 to play here in this contest this afternoon. John Mandola Show Network thanking our friends at Gahan Auto. High shot there off the mark. And a hustle over there by number 11, Izzy Curcio, a ninth grader. Freshmen and sophomores. Outside shot. Hawkeyes. Oh, in and out. Tough break there. Trying to get their second bucket of the afternoon. You got to be pulling for these young ladies. This is not an easy thing to do, to keep your head up, to keep hustling when you're on the other side of this. Outside shot. Oh, that's off the mark as well. 1 minute to play. And the Hanover area still battling at Slusser. Slusser stops, and that goes off the mark. So the fans still being positive, encouraging the Lady Hawkeyes of Hanover area. I think even some of the Riverside fans as well joining in on that, and just knowing that these girls have battled here this afternoon and want them to get a bucket. And that in and out, battle down low. Everybody's good, and Riverside now gets it back, and now it'll come back outside with 30 seconds to play here in this contest. Riverside leads it 60-2. Battle down low. Oh, Hanover area almost had a break. Everybody diving on the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor, and everybody's okay. Everybody get up safely with 13 seconds to play. Official grabs it with 10 seconds to play. The clock's going to roll, and this will do it. So we appreciate you joining us this afternoon here on the Boxcast app, on YouTube, on Roku, on Apple TV, and on Facebook Live. 60-2 the final score. Gahan Auto Store, 315 Kaiser Ave in Taylor. Big sponsor today. We appreciate their support. A platinum sponsor of the Booster Club, the basketball teams, and, of course, Ginny Joe's Ice Cream and SNF Polychemy. So the final score here this afternoon, Riverside 60, Hanover area 2. We appreciate you joining us, and thank you so much. We'll see you again here on the John Mandola Show Network.